Next one, let me have Kingston. Kingston, your turn.
Okay, give me a second.
Should I do string two? String two.
Wait, I need a helper function, right? Because oh wait, no, never mind, nothing.
Okay. Next one, go back to Stephen. Stephen, your turn. I'll let you struggle.
Okay.
You still don't know what you are wrong?
Not really. Yeah.
You are in big trouble. So far, you did not pay enough attention to the class. So I cannot control your computer. This we have been emphasizing over and over again. I think I talked about this more than 10 times. You make two mistakes. We have been keep emphasizing every time. Next one, let me have Kingston. I no longer would like to say anymore. Too much. Kingston, your turn.
Oh, I finished recursion.
Yeah, go to any level 3. Okay. Okay. Next one, let me have Stephen. Stephen, your turn. You arbitrarily modify your code. Do you know what you are doing? Why you change back? Why you change back to this? Why you change back again? So what does that mean to you?
I think this one is the memory address.
There's nothing wrong there. So far, you still get confused with the equals and double equal sign. We have been emphasized 1,000 times. You are not learning. You do not calculate the windows right. That's the first place that you actually did not make. We keep talking about how to calculate. Did you draw a diagram like this to calculate which one you get started? Usually right now, you already know it's a Windows 4. You should minus 3. That's a very easy pick. You are not learning. You just try to memorize something to write a code. Next one, Kirsten, your turn. Okay, this one I'm not going to teach you. You work on it, okay?
Mm.
Overall, your method is not good. You have a for loop inside there. There's a while loop. This actually take a lot of time.
Mhm.
So it's an n square algorithm. It's not a best algorithm, and this is swap based. The way you swap is also wrong. So you have to figure out a different way to solve it.
Okay.
You hear my idea? Number one, a while loop inside a for loop, it will be n square algorithm. So this one is not efficient in the first place. Second
Mm.
place, you use the swap based, but the way you swap is wrong. So that's why you have error. Not efficient and also have error, but you need to work on this. A better way to solve this one is that you need to think about a new way to solve it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back. You continue, okay?
Okay.
So think about it. Give you more time. Next one, Stephen. Stephen, your turn. Why you arbitrarily change I equals 1?
Oh, wait.
Why you have to change I equals 1? Why you need to start I from 1?
Because I was thinking if I checked it too early,
Hmm?
it would have been
What do you
indexed.
mean by you check too early?
Yeah. That was my bad.
Your problem show up a lot. You just try to get the answer correctly. You don't care your logic is correct or not. This is not coding. Your main problem right now for coding is you do not care whether you get the right method or not. You just want to get the right answer. That's why you keep making the same kind of mistake. So tell me, what do they want?
It's if XYZ in front of XYZ there's a dot, then it's false. But then if anything else, it works.
Did you draw some diagram or no?
No,
No. So what do you need to draw?
a diagram.
What kind of diagram?
The box ones, and then with the indexes.
And then what do you want to see there? You draw a diagram, and then what do you want to see? You draw a diagram with the index, then what do you want to see?
Which indexes I need to select and
No. You want to
maybe
know about the cases you may have. You may have a XYZ like this. You may have the XYZ in the middle. You may have the XYZ in the middle with that. You need to draw the diagram so you know that these different situations you need to handle. That's the purpose of drawing this diagram.
yeah.
So the way that you say you need a diagram just because you want to answer me, it doesn't mean that you learn it. You are not listening. You just keep doing the same way you want to do. So why here you str that length and why you start from I equal 1? You arbitrarily changing it. So should here be 1? Should here be 0?
No, it should be 1 because I'm checking the previous one.
No. You may have this one. So starting from 0 is correct. Then why here you have str the length?
Because I'm checking the entire thing,
You're checking what entire thing?
the entire string.
Entire what?
String.
You check the entire string, but every time you are checking XYZ. So this one is -2. This one is like str the length. That's your problem. You did not pick up the skill that we teach you. You arbitrarily put 0, arbitrarily put 1, arbitrarily put the length. So because you need a window of 3, so here it's a -2. Every time you check 3 later, that's why you need to a -2, because if more than that, you cannot check a window of 3. Because at the end, the last window you check is right here. There's a XYZ, so your I need to be less than n minus 2. If you are checking here, it is out of bound. You cannot do it. That's why here you have a minus 2. At this moment, you don't know what minus 2 is. You don't know how you get started. That's your problem. You haven't picked up these yet. Okay, this one is the outside for loop is like that. And then go inside. What do you want to do?
Just check if the indexes are equal to XYZ and then the index before XYZ is not equals to 1.
Wrong.
Not equals to dot.
Wrong. You need to look into these 3 cases. You may have the one XYZ starting from I equals 0. There's no dot. You need to check. But you will return true. You did not analyze the cases. You just want to do the coding. Delete everything here, redo. Why 03?
Just to check like the
You use a for
first.
loop. You use a for loop. You use the for loop. Your I is 0. You are changing the I. You're changing I, right? Your I is changing.
Yeah.
So you fix it. You check every time you check 03. That is wasting your time. Okay, you got the SYD and then you have 3 cases you need to check.
Yeah.
We need you to draw diagram because we want you to analyze the different cases. This is wrong. Why I say it's wrong? Stop. Don't type. Why I say it's wrong?
Because of the
Why I say it's wrong?
if XYZ is at the first one, the
Yeah.
first 3 indexes.
So you may not have a dot before it.
Yeah.
What do you need to check?
If the current index is greater than 0.
No. If I equals 0. If I equals 0. Double equal sign. Why do you use a single equal sign? This one returns true already. You don't need to do that. The return 0 already returned. Just if the str the character at I minus 1 not equal to that, return true. Everything outside return false. It's very easy. You try to mess up yourself.
Yeah.
You don't follow the rule I will teach you. I'm not mad at you, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you're not picking up the programming skill that we teach you. How to start an index, we told you 1,000 times. How to check calculating the window size, we tell you many times. Then drawing the diagram to analyze different cases, we told you also many times. You pay no attention to it. Then what are you learning? We don't care you are right or wrong. We need you to pick up the right method. Next one, Kirsten, your turn. Kirsten, your turn.
Okay.
Did you
I
solve the previous problem?
yeah, I did it with 2 pointers.
How do you do a two-pointer? What's your idea about two pointers?
It goes through the list. So I goes from left to right and J goes the other way. And J keeps decreasing until it finds 5. And then after that, I increases until it finds a 4 and it swaps and it keeps going.
Okay. You are lucky because this right now, it actually is, they say 5, 5. They don't use an odd number. If they say odd number, then you are in trouble because you go backward. So other than that, we have a different way to solve it. I don't need you to change, but you can do this. You keep going. If you see a 4, you see a location of 4, you put a 4 and 5 immediately. So put into the new array like that. And then you start to look into the original array, copy one by one. Anything that's not 4 and 5, copy to the location that's not 4 and 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that will solve the problem. Also solve the problem, and that's also one pass.
Mm.
Actually, you need to go through the for loop twice, but it actually just order of n.
Mm.
Because the first time you go here, or the second time you go here. There's no swap needed. Swap is also very costly in a way, okay? But it's okay. Next one. One more. This one to solve is not difficult, but no two-level loop, okay? They say it's linear path, one level only. Your loop still too complicated.
Mm.
From your call, I may be very close, but I cannot understand its logic, okay? I actually don't know your logic. You seem to have some overhead, but if I told you what I would do, you have two array, inner and outer. So inner, you will go for loop on inner because you need to check every single one, and then you have an outer. So you actually you keep searching outer until there is the one that actually matching the number here. So for that's example here, you have some data let's call it F. But in the outer there's no F. Then you keep going, and then you cannot find a F. Then you will be out of bound. Then it's wrong. It is already wrong. It's because it's solid. So actually you pick this one, you try to see a number here, and then you can keep going. The second one, you keep following it to search for it because it is not going to, if the same, say this one is 2, 2, if these are 2, you actually, you actually keep using the same one. You don't need to advance. The outer don't need to advance because that 2 can match for it, right? You have no need to. So you just go to the new one. If there's a new one, you actually move forward your outer as well. And if your outer keep moving and still cannot find the one that you have in the inner, then you are wrong. Otherwise, if you finish the whole thing, you actually have it's all inbound the outer, then you are okay. See what I'm talking about? Using a for loop, and this one using the running index P.
Wait, so
You know what I'm talking about?
but how would you?
Let me talk about it one more time. You have the inner, so that's assume inner you have 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. You have outer, right? You have outer. Outer you may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's assume this, right? So basically, you start to look at the first one, you see it right here, no problem. Then you see second one, you have 2. 2 is actually bigger than this one, so you move on to here, you match, no problem. You see 2, 2 still, this one still on 2, no problem. Next one, you move to 3, 3 you are bigger than this one, so you move on to here, it match, no problem. Actually, next one you have the 4, 4 you match it to here, no problem. And then you run out of the for loop. Nothing actually your outer still inbound, then you actually return true. If you go to some number, let's assume that you right here, you have a 6. Then you go checking everyone right here, you cannot see it outer or out of bound, then you actually return false. See what I'm talking about? So one for loop enough. You don't type, don't just listen to me. Because while I'm talking, you actually do something else. You are actually distracted. Let me do it one more time. Last time, you have 2 array, inner and outer. Right? First one, you check this one, you see as someone equal to it, no problem. Second, you try to see this one. 1 is too small, so you advance to 2 match. Next one, you have a 2. You look at the 2, it's actually the same, so stay the same. Here, you check 3. 3 actually bigger than 2, so 2 advance to 3 match. Then you actually move on to 4. 4, you actually advance to 4, you actually match. And then the for loop finish. Your outer still not going out of bounds, so it actually is true. So that's when here you have a 6. Then you continue to have a 6. You go all the way, you cannot find it in outer. You're already here, but you cannot find it in outer, so you will return false. So one for loop going through every element in the inner. Every time you actually see if the next number is matching it. If not, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. If it's out of bound, then you return false. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
Okay. Give you some time, keep going, okay? Or you think about it. Always, you can come up with different answer. That's what I suggest, okay? Working on it.
Okay.
Okay, next one, go back to Stephen. The purpose of showing those diagrams is helping you to understand and making sure that you will documenting down your method, okay? That's the purpose. So always prepare a notebook and a pencil and pen when you do coding. So next time you come back, you will be able to see what kind of a drawing you have done before. It's helping you to organize your idea. Why do you need to do a count -1 here?
Wouldn't that add more words at the end because of the
Your
index?
count equals 0, then your -1 is -1. This problem we also teach you 1,000 times. You have A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D. You have A, B, C, D. Let's assume that's not A, B, C, D. Let's assume right now it's actually A. But you want to print A, comma, A, comma, A. Then you do A comma A, comma A, or you do A, comma A, comma A. Two way you can print it. This one in the array we teach you many times already. You either pick this one or you pick this one. In the array, we just teach you not long ago.
Yeah.
The A is the word, comma is the separator. You arbitrarily changing your call again. You see, you are wasting my time.
Oh wait, I need to do plus minus.
You're wasting my time. I've been teaching this many, many times already. You call everyone. I remind you one more time with the one that we teach in class. It looks like you have no impression, so I'm not sure what are you trying to do in the classroom. You skip class a few times. Also, I told you need to watch video and practice the call after the class. Look like you are not practicing at all. So every time you come up with some method that actually we don't teach you in the class, or the way that we teach you, you completely forget or no impression. You are not learning from us. You try to learn from internet every time. So the skill that you keep up is copying code. The skill that you keep up is not really coding. Coding is you need to learn the way to code, understand the idea, and putting those ideas together to really learn the method for coding. You just try to get the answer. And a couple months later, you forget everything. That's because that's not yours. You just want to get the answer right. Next one, go back to Kingston. Kingston, your turn. You have to change your mind, making sure that you actually go into the right direction. And you solve the problem.
Oh, yeah. I did it like that.
Okay. Next one. You guys don't need to follow me. If you have your own good method, I'm okay to see you coding in the right way, right? It's okay. But if you don't use your brain, you just not really trying to use your brain to solve problem, then I have some issue. Okay. It's okay. You try different way. We welcome the variety of the coding way. That's okay. But if you are not using brain, you just use brute force, then we have some issue. We have to tell you what to do. Okay. This one, you got 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they are 4, you will have these. Okay. A little bit complicated. This one here is n times n. So if you use a different way to do it, would be you just use two for loop is fine because it's the same, it's n times n.
Oh, okay.
So right here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is down counting from 1 to 1, down counting from 2 to 1, down counting from 3 to 1, down counting from 4 to 1. Okay. So you feel this one is 4 minus 1, 0. This is 4 minus 2, 0. This is 4 minus 3, 0. This is 4 minus 4, 0. So this is counting 1 to n. Okay, this one 0 to this 4 minus 1, 0, and then down counting from 1 to 0, 1 to 1. Okay, that you will solve the problem using two levels of for loop.
Okay.
Here two levels of for loop and one level of for loop is the same because here you have n square algorithm, so it's the same.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, go back to Stephen. Your problem is still you do not calculate the windows correctly. You are still arbitrarily changing your window size. Okay, I don't want to tell you anymore. That's too much. Next one, Kirsten, your turn. You are not listening. Okay, next one. What's your purpose for the whole loop?
I'm gonna like, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to tell me what's your purpose.
I was gonna like loop through all of the possible subarrays, but that's probably gonna take too long.
Yeah, but so what's your solution? Too long, you can tell me your solution.
Like, you go through all the length ones and then length 2 and then length 3. And then you find the first one and then you loop through again to find if there's a mirror.
Yeah, but this one, if you look like that, this one will be difficult to find.
Yeah.
The third one will be very difficult. It doesn't start from the first one. Your mirror start from here to here. So that's definitely not the right answer. You still need to think about it.
Yeah.
So I can only give you some hint. I don't want to give you the answer right now. Okay, you can think about it because I don't want to take away your time to learn.
Mm.
This one I started from maximum mirror equals n. So n is the total length. So I check if this one has a maximum mirror. That's assuming you have 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Then your maximum mirror is 5. So then next one you may want to have, say, let's assume that you have 4. You may have 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. Then your maximum mirror is 4. You may also have the case that 1, 2, 2, 1. So when your maximum mirror is 5, you only need to check this case. Maximum mirror is 4, you need to check this case and this case. Using the window of 4, then you drop down to 3 to do window of 3. So you starting from 5. If 5, you find the maximum mirror, you return already. And then you drop down to 4. 4, you have 2 cases you need to check. 3, you may have 3 cases. You actually, that's as soon as 3 you have. As soon as 3, you may have 1, 2, 3. You may have 0, 1, 2, 1. You may have 0, 0, 1, 2, 1. These are 3 cases of the maximum 3 you need to check.
Wait, but
Maximum.
it might not be next to each other. Like,
I know. So you check mirror, you need to, what I say is that this is what window of 3 you need to check. You may check the mirror from here backward. I'm just talking about a size, 3 cases you need to check. This one a little bit complicated than the normal loop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just show this just to tell you that how to go down maximum of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's actually that's just what I'm trying to say. I give the example is actually close to each other just to show you how this one plays out. But in fact, you may check 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3. You may have a 3, 2, 1 at the end. So it actually is checking this way, and you check if there's a mirror. You go backward from here to check if there's a mirror that you can check.
okay.
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 This one more complicated than what you can do. Okay. But you think about it. You don't rush to answer. Okay.
Okay.
Try to solve the problem. So we are over time, but it's okay now. So we will end today right here. Okay. One thing that I will still remind everyone is always come up with the answer by yourself. And you need to have a way to solve the problem and build up your coding skill step by step using the same systematic way. Okay, no matter what way you have. Don't try to arbitrarily changing 1, 2, 3 in the coding. That's wrong. That's wrong because you don't know why you are right or wrong this time. You have to come up with a systematic way to solve it. That's coding. If you just think that I change this number, it work, okay, it's okay. I get out of the problem. That's totally the wrong attitude because you haven't solved the problem. You just luckily hit the answer. And maybe the test pattern is not enough. So they did not find out your error. And your code may not be perfect because some of the corner cases you did not check. But coding back just let it go through. That actually happened before. So don't do that, okay? You need to build up a systematic way to verify your code, to write your code, okay? That's a key in competitive programming. Okay, good night then, bye-bye.